Oh goodness. I hope you guys can hear me. Please let me know if you guys can hear me. Oh, I feel like the new kid on the block. I can see that we have some people coming in, but hi, you guys made it. Welcome to Maniology Live on YouTube. And yes, we just moved platforms, and this is our very first Maniology Live with you on YouTube. So welcome. I'm Tiana, and it's Tuesday, which brings me to another Maniology Live day. And I'm not sure how many more times I'm going to say Maniology Live throughout this recording, but there's another one. Every Tuesday at 1:30 Hawaii Standard Time, you can find either me or Dev here, your nail educators and nail inspirators, talking your ear off, if I can speak, about everything nail stamping, techniques, tutorials, hacks, and just nail talk. Hi everyone, I'm so happy you guys are here. So some of you might be new here and some not, but either way, before I just jump into everything, I wanted to send a quick and heartfelt thank you to all of our fans, and just thank you so much for always supporting us and following and being a friend and being a part of our community. I do have something to share with you all. I do have a limited time coupon that is here for you guys. If you go ahead and use this coupon code YTLIVE, which is YouTube Live, you can go ahead and save $5 off a $30 purchase. And the exclusion would be for our Mani by Me subscription, but other than that, you can go ahead and pick yourself up something nice. If you needed a new stamper, a few new stamping polishes, or to re-up on a few, or to pick up a Halloween haul, just saying. We actually just released a whole bunch of Halloween things, so go ahead and use this coupon. This coupon will be active until the end of this week, Friday. So the discount ends on the 10th at 11:59 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. So go ahead and use this coupon, YT Live, save $5 off your $30 purchase. And again, thank you so much for joining me. Oh gosh, a whole new platform. It looks kind of different from what I'm used to, but that's okay. We'll manage today and kind of learn along the way. So thank you so much for being here. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but we're over summer, right? Yeah, so I'm over it too. I feel very Halloweeny right now, and I feel like when I go into this my topic, you'll definitely see what my inspiration was. So, I'm just going to jump right in. Today, we're going to be talking about Smudgicure. And, basically, what is a Smudgicure? Which is so funny because I honestly cannot find this word anywhere on Google. And I feel like I'm the only one who's used it. So, Tiana dictionary time, I will come up with, I guess, my definition of what a smudge-a-cure is, which is basically, the literal meaning of bringing two simple words, smudge and manicure, or pedicure, really. It's an easy and creative way to bring polishes together to create a base background that, that is smudged, smooshed, mixed, however you want to call it. And so here I actually created some designs for you. Some of these I will be creating today that are using the Smudge-a-cure technique. So I'll bring them up a little bit closer. So you can see with a Smudge-a-cure, it can act as to kind of create like an interesting base, and I did stamp over it here. So I used two colors, and this is actually regular stamping polish. So you can do Smudge-a-cure with regular polish or stamping polish. Doesn't really matter. Here is another one that it looks kind of, I guess you could kind of say stone-like. So this is just, something very creative. You could wear it as its own design. I used 3 different colors here, a black, you can see I used a hollow purple, and also a green as kind of like a base color. Here I stamped some eyes, looks kind of sinister, something peeking through the background. Here I stamped some skeleton cats with my Smudgicure base. So it just kind of adds a different dimension, I guess, to your manicures. This, really simple, looks like blood splatters. So as you can see, I am clearly over summer and I'm going right into Halloween because that's the vibe right now. I hope you guys feel the same way. So we're gonna go just jump right into some Halloween fun designs. So this, I have candies, and I kind of took an inspiration from the iconic candy corn. So I smushed 3 colors, this like orangey metallic color, white, and yellow. It was definitely feeling Frankenstein vibes. So let me know. I have 5 tips here. I definitely am going to be doing this because I think this is really cool. I'm a super fan, have been since I was about age 4, in Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. That was definitely my favorite. My favorite movie is probably the 3rd one, The Dream Warriors, but that was, yeah, I've always been a horror buff, so I'm gonna do this because I think the technique is really cool. I don't know. Design 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 4 more tips. Do you guys have any ones that you want me to do specifically? I think this one is cute. Maybe I should do this one. It's like a cute Halloween design. This one is really nice. Candy corn, yep. Definitely doing those. So if you guys can pick like maybe 3 others. This one looks kind of fun. The cat skeleton. Okay. Okay, I want to show you just a design, kind of like this, where I'm not going to stamp over it and you can actually just wear it as a nail. So let me do that. I'll do the Halloween designs. Okay, cool. Works for me. So what you'll basically need is a collection of polishes, stamping polishes, regular polishes, doesn't really matter. I'm actually going to be using all stamping polishes today because, of course, that's what I have on hand and that's what I chose, and a stamper that you like. So mostly for all of these designs, I was using the monocle stamper, and you can use your monocle stamper. I'm actually going to be using the 2-in-1 shrinking stamper today. And so I won't really be using this side, but you really could if you wanted to. This head is very durable and stuff, but of course we all want to see, so I'm going to be using the clear side of my shrinking stamper. But any stamper you have will do. And I think it's more so just for you guys to see. Another thing that I find really helpful, because there will be some cleaning onto when you have any excess on your stamper head, to have the sticky stamper station. Not only that, I'm going to show you a different technique of something you can use here. So, but that's coming up. But basically, I wanted to show you how you would do a smudge-a-cure. Very, very simple. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Let's just jump right in. Okay, so let's do this candy corn one. Why? Because it speaks iconic Halloween. Right here, I have a water marbling tool. And so basically it's just kind of a, it's not exactly a sharp tip, but it's a pointed tip that kind of helps you to mix the colors if you want to. If you don't have it, that's completely okay. So today I chose Doom, which is this gorgeous yellow. I have my Bam white polish, and let me grab my yellow, which I got pencils down. So here you go, candy corn colors, really simple. So the first technique is going to be using our Lotus mat here, which is just a silicone mat. This is a utility mat used for nail stamping, and you can do all kinds of things on it. You can test polishes, you can measure things. We have tips on the side. You can protect your area if you're doing any type of nail technique. However, this also can be used for making smudge-a-cures. So what I just like to do is blop and kind of see how it goes. Let me just open up this. So I'll just go with my orange, just kind of make some blops of polish. No rhyme or reason, just go for it. Because you're gonna take your stamper and we're just gonna smoosh. Really simple and also very fun. So again, if you want to take your tool here, go ahead and mix some colors. You certainly can. Okay, but I'm going to take the stamper like this and smoosh, just like that. So that's what it looks like. It's very wet. If you want, you can actually paint the base white. I'm just using a clear nail tip here. So you'll notice that once it starts drying, it can kind of get a little sticky, but also if you're just smooshing and putting it on, it can also be kind of wet too. So just be careful and try to have a firm press when you put it onto your own nail. Oh, I didn't realize there was a rip in the head here. Okay, so you see over here, I'm actually missing a little bit. Just take whatever you have on your stamper, just kind of place, some orange here. I'm not restamping, I'm not smooshing this whole part over here. I'm just gonna try and cover up what I can. Don't worry, top coat will help to fix some of this. That looks fun. So this is a really, really creative process. Sometimes maybe you have a certain way it comes out in your head, doesn't come out on your nail, but you may end up liking it. That happens to me all the time. So yeah. So right now I'm just going through and kind of just whatever excess I have on my stamper here, I'm just kind of putting it onto the nail tip where I need it. Oh. Just push all of that back. Okay. Just like that. Let me try and get some of this off. It's a lot of excess there. Okay. So honestly, like it's a little tacky, but it's pretty dry for the most part. So it's kind of like you stamped it on, so it's a pretty thin layer. And you can see how I want to go ahead and stamp something on there so you guys can see just how quick the process can really be. You're not really leaving a lot of polish onto, the nails, so you can actually get into stamping if you wanted to just stamp something on there. So I'm taking this plate, which is M158, an older Halloween plate that we've had. I'm just gonna take a napkin here. Why? Because I'm lazy. I know I'm gonna have to clean this mat up anyway, trying to eliminate as much cleaning as possible. And I'm going to pick up this candy design right here. Using my straight up black. So you see how I turn the plate upside down because it gets me to the quickest edge here. But I have to remember that when I stamp it, I have to turn it around, right? So you'll see what I do. It's right there, pick up the design. But now everything is upside down, so I have to make sure to rotate it. And there you go. What do you guys think of that? Let me know in the comments. Simple. And fun, adds interest to your nails. I'm gonna just take my smudge-free top coat and top it. Don't mind the cap, it just came off. You know, so if the design at any point looked kind of bumpy, don't worry. When you put a top coat, it's going to help to smooth all of those rough parts out. So there you go. There's one design. So definitely you can add that design to your cute manicure if that's definitely what you're into. Shoot, because this has a rip in it. Nothing's wrong with the stamper head, but can you see that every time that I stamp it, it's ripping? Darn it. That's okay. I should have another stamper in or around here. Give me a second. Let me go grab another monocle stamper so you guys can see. I don't want to be using that stamper head. Okay, I'm back. Okay, just got my monocle. This works just the same. Let me just clean it off. Okay, so the next design, let's go ahead and do this fun manicure. Everything is something cure. You know, another thing too I wanted to mention, if say for instance you know that you're using English words, very hard. If you know that you're going to be using sheer polishes, it could be regular polish or maybe it's just a lighter color, and you want to make sure that that base really pops, make sure you use a white background. So like say for example, if you think of, I think I've used this analogy before, but if you're priming, you know, if you're painting your home, you use a primer, which is white. So the trueness of the color that sits on top of it comes out. Kind of the same concept when you're doing your nails. So definitely do that. I know I didn't show you that in this manicure because I felt like I didn't need to. Same thing, there is no white under here. I'm just using the colors themselves because they're very opaque already. And yeah. But just kind of keep that in mind if that is something that you would like for your nail look. So let's go ahead and use the matte again. This will be my last example before I go to my next example. And this is the best thing about the matte, is that it's acetone resistant and it's easy to clean. Well, Tiana, you're using a napkin over your mat and you're saying it's easy to clean. Look how easy it is. I'm just using my pineapple cotton grabber, which my pineapple came off. And I'm using 100% acetone, and there you go. It does come off. The reason why I don't is I use a lot of black, and you know, as black or dark colors tend to stain, it's just a lot of work, a lot of acetone, a lot of cotton pads that I use, and at the end of the day, I personally don't want to do that. So to each their own, right? Catacure. Catacure is what we're using. So I'm using the same orange, which is Doom here, and I'm going to be using this beautiful, beautiful hollow purple, and this is Thriller. So with this Smudgicure, using that same blot technique, let's just go ahead and lay down your polish colors. So again, like I said, this is supposed to be fun. You know, it's not an exact science. You know, some designs will definitely, you know, come out maybe even better than you expected. Now I'll get my monocle here and smoosh. There you go. And if some of the parts are missing, again, don't worry. Not a big deal. So when you lay it down, commit. Like I said, don't worry about these parts that you missed. You have so much excess on your stamper that you can just lay more down. And I kind of continue to keep doing this because I don't know, I feel like I end up creating a design that I end up liking. So there you go. So it's kind of a fun layered effect. Okay. I see a little empty spot right there. I'm gonna lay a little bit there. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty, huh? Yeah, Thriller is a beautiful purple. Look at that. Okay, I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit. Let me cap this so you can see that beautiful rainbow. Like polish porn. Is that what we would call this? If you're a child or you're by your parent, please earmuff it. But yeah, this color is gorgeous. I feel like I could sit here forever just being mesmerized by all the rainbows. Okay, don't get sidetracked, T. Easy to do that when you have beautiful polishes in front of your face. Okay, so kitty cats. Where are the kitty cats? I don't know about you guys. Another probably bad habit, but you know, we're just trying to keep it real on this channel, right? Yeah, I don't clean my plates. I don't enjoy cleaning my plates, especially after I work so hard on my nails. It's not one of my favorite things to do. Obviously it's a must, but yeah. If you look at our work folder of all of the plates that we have, many of them are used and still have polish on them. What are some of your nail stamping habits? Things that you probably should do, but you don't? Okay. Ooh. Let me see if I can make this plate a little nice and shiny for you guys, because that wasn't very nice. So all I'm using is 100% acetone to clean off the plate. And now you can see I'm going to go ahead and use that kitty cat design. Yeah, let me know if you guys are guilty too. Once you do your nails, do you clean off your nail plate? Yes or no? Okay, so now I'm just gonna take my straight up black. Oh, I am so glad we have great students in the classroom. So this is definitely, my mom liked to say this, do as I say, not as I do. And there you go, there's the kitty cat design. I mean, they get clean eventually, just not right away. Okay, let's see. And there you go, kitty cat. Oh, that turned out nice. So again, with your smudge-free top coat, go ahead and seal that in. And no matter what top coat you're gonna put over this, like say for instance, if you wanna leave the Smudgicure, that's completely fine. You can, but you know, as you probably all know, there's so many different top coats, high gloss, top coats, matte top coats, all kinds of top coats. So if you're doing stamping, definitely seal in your stamp design using a smudge-free top coat. And then after that, if you want to put something else on it, no problem. That works. This one, the original design, I actually did put a matte top coat. I used our Maniology matte top coat, but I guess you can, now you can see both. The shiny top coat and then also the matte. When I have metallic colors, sometimes I like to put matte. It kind of gives it a different effect. Okay. So now, that is the Lotus matte method, where you can use the Lotus matte, you use what you have, and go ahead and create all your smudge-a-cures, and you can go ahead and clean it up after. The next technique is kind of a fave because it's something, hey, I wouldn't really have thought of, but it works. So, you know, when you're, if you have one of these, which is our sticky stamper station, a tool that I definitely love. So, you know, this, you can plan out your manicure, you can write notes, leave your partner a little love note, whatever you want to do. Well, you have this part, which obviously we always use, which is the sticky part. But did you ever think to use the back of this? Probably not. So this paper is so nice because it's slippery, and you can kind of see the sheen if I kind of do it this way. So it's slippery where you can actually do a smudge-a-cure on this. Who would have thunk, huh? So you want to keep your Lotus matte clean, that's perfectly fine. But let's go ahead and do, let's do this one. I am so excited to show you guys this. So with the blood spatters, I was just kind of thinking Dexter. Any fans watching? Dexter fans? So he was a blood spatter analyst. Anyway. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of create these little lines, trying to be as thin as possible because, you know, you kind of want them to kind of get, like, be long like splatters. That's what I meant. So I'm gonna take the same tool. Oh yay, have a fan. I was so disappointed the last season, serious. So, you know, I'm not quite sure how eager and excited I am to hear about this upcoming season, the fact that they're continuing on with this. But I'm gonna, okay, so I'm gonna smoosh this, okay? Smoosh it, but, okay, yeah, of course we don't want that big splatter, right? I kind of smudge it off to the side, like I just drag it. So it kind of creates like a little distressedness in it. Oops, oops, oops. Sometimes that can happen too. And basically, instead of smudging this whole design, I'll actually just take parts of it. So over here, I just did my base with a white. And I kind of just take the parts that I like. Like that. Okay. I'm not quite sure I want to use anything else from here. Let me see. Yeah. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to clean this off using my sticky stamper station. Like that. And do the process again. So this is what I mean by it's creative. You know, you kind of do it how you want to. There's no right or wrong way. And I just kind of keep doing it until I get something that I want. Like I said, it's not perfect. I kind of even blot some of the stuff out so I can get more distressed patterns, like a more distressed look. Don't really want that thick part right here. Just take some of my sticky stamper, take that part off. Okay, I'm trying to create some kind of direction that this is going. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the rest of these smudges here. Let me see. Still wet? Can I pick up some? Nah, that didn't work out. Let me do that. Let me kind of just play with this a little bit. Okay, that looks kind of nice. Okay, so I keep kind of turning my stamper according to the parts that I need, so. And some of these other parts I might just kind of go around and kind of create like some kind of distress edging, you know? Like that. So it's not exactly clean. Oh, it's starting to get sticky, which means that I only have a limited amount of time to use it. How do you guys think that's coming out? Looks pretty good. So this, I can see like a skittle style manicure where every nail looks different, and that's kind of cool because blood spatter looks different. So I think this would be a really cool Halloween-y idea for your nails. So again, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a no smudge top coat. I think this one I will show you after it's dry, what it looks like with a matte. I feel like the matte would look kind of cool. So let's just put that on the side to dry. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna show you is eyes. Ooh, I saw somebody just, sorry, the comment left, but the comment was asking, have I seen anyone do their fingerprint? That's super cool. I kind of want to try it. Can I try it, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Okay, I have a extra, I'm gonna paint this white. See, that's why when you have plans, don't even worry about it. Just go off the cuff, right? Let me know if this works for you guys. Well, I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for this to dry. I think that'll look super cool. And yeah, we'll do it with the red too, so it looks like a bloody fingerprint. That's a really good idea. I'm actually getting so excited. I need to tone it down. Okay, so let's see. This last technique I would like to show you, since technically my last nail, since we're kind of switching it up with the fingerprint, is not quite a smudge-a-cure. I'm going to show you with this this last technique using our nail plate. So like I said, there's three techniques I am showing you. One is using the Lotus mat. The other one is using the slippery surface of your sticky stamper. Honestly, if you wanted to, you could probably, if you're in a pinch and you don't have a sticky stamper, you could use this plastic, and this just comes off of the protector, our protector tape like this. So I'm almost 100% sure that you could use this to create your smudge-a-cure as well. But the last technique is actually going to be using this plate, which is M052, and we're going to be using the block here. So this block, I know we have used it in several of our lives. You know, you can use it for gradients, smudge-a-cure, you can use it for any type of French. I know I've used it for a vertical gradient before. So there's so many different uses for this, but today I'm going to show you the smudge-a-cure style. So for this design, I used the Thriller, which is the purple that we were all mesmerized. Ooh. And this really beautiful green, which is ghoulish. Okay. So really simple. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of blot some color. And for this particular technique, we can use our scraper to kind of mix this if you wanted to, especially because we want to keep the shape, I guess, of the rectangle design. So if you want, go ahead and mix it, mix the colors together. Go really lightly because you don't want to be scratching up your plate, of course. Okay, because it's going to be metal on metal. And then, you know, there's an element of smooshing or mixing when you go with your scraper card like that. Oh, actually, this is really good. Teaching time. Teaching time. So you see what I just did here? I actually scraped too much. So I was basically gouging out polish. Sorry, when I was scraping. You don't want to do that. And so how I fix that is make sure to not scrape so vertical. Make sure your scraper card is more slanted and a lighter touch. The firmer it is, if it makes that sound, you're going way too hard. And I'm holding it up way too vertical too. So make sure it's like this and not like this scraping. Okay. Firm, but slanted, really slanted, and that helps to keep the polish inside of bigger etch designs like this. So we're just gonna do this particular design again. Game on. I love little teachable moments where I can show you my mistakes and so you guys can avoid them. Yay! Because I'm almost sure that has happened to somebody else, right? I'm just gonna smoosh, 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 mix, 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 mix. Okay, that looks like way too much purple in the middle for my liking. Let's put some more green. So pretty. Let me see if I can, I want to keep more of that like same. Okay, there, better. So I'm gonna go ahead with my stamper, pick up the shape, there you go. So this would actually be a really good example. If you wanted a more opaque background, paint your base with white. So I won't lie, sometimes, you know, like if say for instance the first time, am I coming in clear? Looks kind of blurry to me. Okay. If I don't like it the first time, I'll just do the Smudgicure again and just go over it. So it's kind of, yeah, you can try it and see how it works for you. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. But just a little trick that I do. And now we're gonna take our other plate here, going back to M158, and I'm gonna take the eyes. Actually, no, I'm not. I need to create the black part. Duh. So let me use the other technique. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some black onto my slippery paper here, my slippery surface. Just go whoop. Don't really need much. And I'm just gonna smudge this out. I like it to be a little bit more distressed. So let's see if nah, I'm not feeling this. So unlike stamping, this is not an exact science. It goes based off of what, you know, the polish, you know, what works for you. I kind of smudge it around a little. Okay. Like I said, I kind of wanted a distressed pattern. This looks more distressed. I like this. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And now, time for stamping the eyes. So for this, I'm going to use just my BAM white. So I'm going to use this design right here. Okay, here's the trick. Just take off that excess polish right there using the back of my scraper card. And let's go over here and stamp those eyes. What do you guys think? That looks pretty cool, huh? Okay. Okay, so now, since we're going off the cuff here and going a little off script, that's completely fine. I'm completely okay with it. Let's do it. So I'm just gonna use my finger. I can just go ahead and clean it after. I painted my base with a Bam White. And so let's just go over here, get some of this red, which I don't think I ever mentioned to you guys. This color is Red Hot. That's what I'm using. And let's put a little red right there. Actually, I'll make it a little bit bigger. Now we don't want like the exact pattern. I'm kind of thinking again, like a distress. So let me just go ahead and dip my finger in there. Yeah, so like that's way too much polish. We want to make sure that it's a little bit more, oh. Okay, yeah, I'm doing this several times because I'm figuring out, but let's see. I'll kind of angle it. Yep. I love it. What do you guys think? Actually, I think now that I've done this, I want to add some blood splatter in there. So let's see how that's gonna look. See, you can go ahead and kind of distress this pattern out a little, kind of make it yeah, no, I don't think that's what I'm going for. Let me try again. Okay, just made a line. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, that looks cool. I feel like I need another one of those like really dark lines so it looks like blood. Okay. So let's just make a line like that. Oh, I think I'm out of frame. So I just made another line, so I'm gonna go ahead and make another one of those. Oh, blood spatter marks. Like right there. Let's kind of line some of the edges here. That looks wicked. Well, thank you so much for egging me on to do this design. I think I actually might want to do this on my nails. I think this looks pretty awesome. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see, again, this is our very first time doing our lives on YouTube. That about wraps it up for me. Let me go ahead and put all of these tips that I've done on my little stand here. Oh, duh, I did say that I was going to top coat one of my designs, right? With matte. I did say that. Okay, it was the other blood spatter one that I did. Let's get this out of the way here. So I'm just using our matte top coat. Was it Brenda? Thank you so much, Brenda, for giving us the idea. The mat's going to take a little bit to dry so you guys can see what the effect is. And just note that before I put the matte top coat, I did put on the smudge free. Actually, let me go ahead and top these two because I didn't put any smudge free on those. Is it me, or does the video look like it's getting a little dark? Maybe it's just me. Okay, so it's not fully matte yet, but you can definitely see how the effect is changing from, say, for instance, from this shiny. I like how this turned out matte too. This looks really nice. Oh, Renata. Well, I'm so glad that you were able to pick up the polishes from today's live. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, this one, we technically still did the Smudgicure technique in it, but you guys gave me the idea for the fingerprint and it made it in here. I love how it turned out. And I love that, you know, my plans got changed. So awesome. Let me know which one you guys like. It's kind of hard, but I gotta say the fingerprint one is probably my fave. It was so nice doing these with you guys today. And so before I sign off, okay, comments. Can I see comments? I want to see what's going on. Ah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Hi, Sammy. Our local girl up in here. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so thankful you guys are all having your little conversations here while I'm doing these looks. Thank you for always supporting each other by answering each other's questions if you know it. Really, really appreciate that. And don't really see any comments per se, but let me just remind you, so for being so awesome and just, you know, just being kick-ass, I just want to offer you guys this code one more time. You guys have until the 10th at 11:59 Hawaii Standard Time to use this code and save $5 off your $30 purchase, which is YT Live. And again, just something nice. Pick yourself up something nice. Any of the colors and stuff that I'm using. Hint, hint, wink, wink. If you guys loved any of the colors, please go ahead and use that code to pick yourself up something nice. And I think I should sign off because I can't speak. Blah, blah, blah. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope this very first live was awesome, that you enjoyed it and you learned something new. And okay, I will see you guys in the next live. Thank you so much. Take care, guys. Be kind. Oh, and don't worry if you were late and you totally missed it. This is gonna go live, so no worries. You'll be able to watch this. Okay. Bye.